Have you ever wondered if the divine visions of ancient prophets were not encounters with divine beings, but rather with extraterrestrial life? A fascinating thought, isn't it? Today, we're going to explore this intriguing possibility. Imagine the year 1987. The world meets communion, a first-hand account by Whitley Strieber detailing his experiences with alien abduction. The world is introduced to the Greys, the alien beings in Strieber's account. They are described as small, gray-skinned beings with large, almond-shaped eyes, an image that has since become synonymous with extraterrestrial life. Now let's turn back the clock a few thousand years to the era of ancient prophets. Enoch, a figure from the Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions, describes in his writings encounters with divine beings. These beings are portrayed as radiant and humanoid, with a somewhat otherworldly aura. The parallels between the Greys of communion and these ancient entities are striking, aren't they? This brings us to the crux of our discussion, the intriguing possibility that these historical religious experiences could be interpreted as alien encounters. There are a few ways we could approach this idea. First, we have the ancient astronauts theory. This theory proposes that the deities worshipped by ancient civilizations were, in fact, extraterrestrial visitors. Imagine the awe and reverence these advanced beings would inspire in our ancestors. Second, we have the psychological interpretation. This perspective considers these experiences as profound psychological events, shaped by the cultural and religious context of the individuals. The beings encountered could be manifestations of the subconscious mind, reflecting the beliefs and fears of the time. Next, we have the interdimensional hypothesis. This theory suggests that these encounters are not with beings from outer space, but rather from another dimension entirely, a dimension that exists parallel to our own. Lastly, we have the symbolic or metaphorical interpretation. This perspective views these stories as symbolic narratives that reflect deeper spiritual truths or moral lessons, rather than literal historical events. In conclusion, the line between religious visions and modern accounts of alien abduction is thinner than we might think. Whether you believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life, the idea that our ancestors might have encountered beings not of this earth is a fascinating one. It encourages us to question our understanding of history, religion, and the nature of reality itself. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember, the universe is a vast, mysterious place. And perhaps, just perhaps, we are not as alone as we might think.